You've written an autobiography about your career and a number of other books, I think a total of maybe 17 books. So what propelled you to be a writer? And when you were a boy, did you read a lot, or did you ever think about writing books then?
Yeah, I always had a love of books. In the beginning, my mom used to read bedtime stories. And then when I became a dad, I used to read bedtime stories to my kids. And you would try to use an animated voice and kind of make it more interesting, because I wanted my kids to see books as more like toys than something that they didn't want to open up and look at. So I remember my daughter's favorite book was Three Billy Goats Gruff. And many times I would play the voice of the troll. And it was like, "Who's that trip-trapping across my bridge?" And he go, and his eye, and so anyway, we had a fun time doing that. And because of baseball, I got into writing books. I mean, after the '95 season, there was this big need to learn more about me, and a biography came out of that. And so I really enjoyed the process of going through that. And then having influence with kids, I thought writing kids' books were a good way to broach certain subjects that might have been tough when you were kids or whatever else in the backdrop of a travel
Right.
baseball team, because we all worry about things as kids, and it was a way to communicate a good message through books. So I just enjoyed the process.
You wrote novels for children as well, right? Mm-hmm. And so I guess the first book was probably an autobiography, because you wrote about your life as a baseball player. We'll talk about that in a moment. But when you sit down and write an autobiography, isn't that difficult? You got to think through everything in your life. And was that complicated? You wish you hadn't done it when you halfway through it, or you?
Maybe I was responding to the giant advance on the book that they were putting in front of me. But it was a weird feeling talking about your life, your overall life, and when your life is, your baseball career is not over. And so the examination of your life, although it was kind of fun, but I've always been someone that wanted to look forward and not look back too much. So that was more difficult, and I had those feelings. But in the end, it was a good examination of your life, and to get some of those things down, it made me feel like you had accomplished something, you did something right in your life. But really, quite frankly, I felt like I was so young. I think '95 I was 35 years old. And so I said, I hope this isn't just the end. I hope they have a whole lot more going on in the future.